Breaking news coming in. The Supreme Court has reserved its order in the controversial Sabarimala case. The top court says it is inclined to refer the matter to a larger bench. The top court has said law, religion and spiritualism are different facets. So the case hasn't moved forward and the Supreme Court may refer it to a higher bench. Let's go straight across to a member of the trust, Rahul Ishwar, who's with us on the phone line. Rahul, your reactions to the Supreme Court indicating that it may refer this to a higher bench and said that the law, religion and spiritualism are different facets.
We welcome it. We welcome today's Supreme Court move. Supreme Court has indicated and in effect referred to a 5-member constitution bench. We believe our side has been heard well today, and it was a continuous array of negative comments and approach from Supreme Court against our position. It has been happening for a while, but right now Supreme Court appears to be more accommodative of our view. Justice Deepak Misra, Ashok Bhushan and Justice Bhanumati's bench was there. We have pointed out that there is no gender discrimination but only age regulation. Supreme Court has noted for that point that there is no blanket woman discrimination or a blanket woman ban but only a mere regulation between the age of 10 and 50. Then there is BT's right, which is invoked in even Babri Masjid versus Ramajanma Bhoomi case, which is one of the landmark cases of India. And we have also pointed out this has been prevalent from time immemorial. So these many aspects has been taken care of. Ayyappa Dharmasena, Travancore Devasam Board headed by Prayar Gopalakrishnan. So many Ayyappa devotee and Hindu devotee organizations have strongly supported us. We feel the case is slowly moving in a direction, or the tangent is slightly less disfavoring us. I wouldn't say it is favoring us, but slightly less disfavoring us. And when it goes to the 5-member bench, we have also pointed out we are not only fighting for Sabarimala, we are fighting for Article 25 and 26. We are fighting for Jallikattu, Kambala, temple elephants, everything that is connected to our custom, belief, traditions, spirituality. And these things cannot be overlooked. And this is not only a fight for Ayyappa, this is a constitutional fight to protect Article 25 and 26 from an overreaching reading of Article 14 and 15.
Okay.
Article 25 is a constitutional promise that is given by the forefathers of the Constitution, that right to religion and right to faith will be there. There are many ultra-liberals and ultra-feminists who want to really erase and eliminate Article 25. We are totally with Article 25 and 26, and as you remember, Sabarimala has officially even supported Haji Ali in their contention in Supreme Court, and Haji Ali won the case. We hope, similarly, we will win the case in future.
Okay,
like
Rahul, stay with me for a moment. I want to bring in India Today's Anusha Soni, our legal correspondent, in on this. Anusha, the court saying the law, religion and spiritualism are different facets, indicating that they could, refer this to a higher bench. Decode this for us. What does this really mean in legal terms?
Well, sir, this is clearly about the scope and ambit of Article 25, the freedom of religion, and to what extent, you can extend this article for protection of certain practices which on the face of it may be discriminatory. We must also keep in context that people who defend triple talaq have also invoked Article 25, freedom of religion. So clearly what the court will decide is to what extent can customs, practices which are discriminatory on the whole or partially can be protected under the Constitution. The court clearly indicated that, spirituality, religion, God are different facets, and these are areas of thought. But however, to what extent will the court interrupt? To what extent the court will indulge? These are questions that the court is going to frame in its order that it's likely to give. It has very clearly indicated that it's going to refer this matter to a larger constitutional bench about to what extent can the freedom of religion be invoked for certain practices which may be wholly or partially discriminatory.
Anusha, stay with me. Brinda Karat of the CPM is also with us on the phone line. Madam, your reactions to the Supreme Court saying they may refer this to a higher constitutional bench and that religion and law and spiritualism are different facets.
I'm rather disappointed with the way the Supreme Court has looked at this matter. After the Haji Ali place of worship had been opened for women, we had hoped that the Supreme Court would have upheld the spirit of that and allowed women into Sabarimala. The Kerala left-front government under the CPIM has been arguing for this.
Yes.
And I personally am quite disappointed.
Brindakara, thank you for speaking to India today. You say you're disappointed right now. Anusha, I want to come quickly back to you on this. What next? When is this going to be referred? When do we have a time frame of when a decision is likely to be taken? It's a complicated case. It's a controversial case. By when do you think a decision will be taken?
Shiv, before I answer that, let me very briefly say that I did attend the entire hearing today, and it's unfair to say that the court was inclined towards any of the sides or did indicate favoring with any of the sides. The court also said that, faith of any religion must have accord to the Constitution. And whether the Constitution protects that faith or not is a matter that the court will decide. So the court was very balanced in the way they approached this entire matter. No side can come forward and claim that it was, a relief to them or rather favorable to them.
Yes.
On the time frames, no clear time frames have been indicated so far. But yes, a judgment, an order likely is to be there, which will set out the questions on which the larger constitutional bench will adjudicate, and no timelines yet from the top court of India.
Okay, thanks very much, Anusha, for getting us the latest on the story. We'll keep a track of this. We're going to shift focus now.